Welcome to the English Writing Skills channel. This channel has been created to help the students from school to the university level to sharpen and brush up their English language writing skills with a view to be successful in practical life. As we all know, English language is the language of learning, of business and research in exact and social sciences. Unfortunately, even after spending between 10 and 16 years in the educational institutions, the students still find it difficult to orally and in writing express themselves effectively and persuasively while interacting within their immediate social circles and workplaces. This channel is aimed at helping you improve and fine tune your written English in order to perform well in the practical life. With this objective in view, the channel will help you perform well in your study assignments and at the workplace. Our focus will be to teach the students in writing applications, memorandums, CVs, and resumes, to tell them how to differentiate between a CV and a resume. And also, we'll be talking about short and long reports. Many students, after completing their education, endeavor to find jobs in the corporate sector or desire to pursue a freelance writing career. This channel will facilitate the freelance writers, especially content writers, to understand and master the mechanics of content writing. In this session, we'll be talking about content writing and its forms. Content writing is the process of planning, writing, and editing web content, typically for digital marketing purposes. It can include writing blog posts and articles, scripts for videos and podcasts, as well as content for specific platforms, such as tweet storms or Twitter, or text posts on Reddit. Now, a tweet storm is a rapid succession of connected posts made by a particular user on the social media application Twitter, often in the form of a tirade. A website content writer or web content writer is a person who specializes in providing relevant contents for websites. Every website has a specific target audience and requires the most relevant content to attract business. Content should contain keywords aimed towards improving a website's SEO. How many types of contents are there? The answer is a lot. From Facebook posts to ebooks to newsletters to websites, content marketing can take many shapes, and so should your content writing. We are going to take a look at the different types of content writing and how you can improve your content writing skills. Blogging. Creating blog posts is a staple of content writing. That it is the most simple and popular form of content writing. Blog posts help to boost your website's SEO rankings. Now, SEO stands for Search and Engine Optimization. We'll be talking in detail about the search engine optimization in our subsequent videos. Now, since research engines reward websites that are constantly putting out new content, you will want to identify different keywords to include in your post so that when people search for them, your blog pops up first. That requires some research to understand the language your ideal customers use when searching for answers to their questions. Blogging can cover a wide range of topics and have a variety of writing styles. Depending on the topic and brand goals. Now, typically, your blog post will be more conversational and approachable. The key is to educate, inform, and entertain. Next is copywriting. This type of content writing includes these things or include things like writing your website copy, product descriptions, sales collateral, advertisements, and focusing on traditional print media like press releases or print ads, and infographics. This is the nuts and bolts type of content writing that often people don't think about or spend a lot of time on. However, this is an important piece of the content marketing puzzle. You should craft these messages strategically while understanding that these types of written pieces are the foundation of your brand and often the first thing that your potential customers will read. We'll talk about each of these forms of content writing in detail in our subsequent videos. Technical writing and the long form. Technical writing can seem intimidating, but as someone who understands your own business, by intimidating, I means it puts fear into the people. People fear of writing pieces on technical writing. So, as I said, but as someone who understands your own business and your own products, this can sometimes be the easiest type of content to produce. From creating the white papers to e-books to how to do things, this is your chance to explain how your product or service works, how your customer can apply it, and educate your audience on the specifics. Keep in mind that you still want this to be approachable. Not Try not to use such jargon uh, which is not understood by the people, or try not to use too much jargon. Now, jargon is the technical language which only those people who are related to who are relevant to that particular field uh, understand. So try not to use too much jargon or explain it if you need to use it. Whatever jargon you are using it, try to explain it. Next, we have the social media posts. Did you know that over 40% of the world's population is on social media, that is Twitter, Facebook, etc.? There is a huge audience out there, and businesses are expected to have a social media presence on the major platforms, which, as I said, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, etc. So, writing for social media means creating relevant, in touch, and platform specific posts. To write well for social media, you need to understand the specifics of each online space. For example, a white paper about your products probably won't go over well on Facebook, but could be a big hit on LinkedIn. So next we have the emails. While email campaigns could fall under the category of copywriting, it is important to think of your emails a little bit differently. With your copywriting pieces, often these are geared towards an audience that is unfamiliar with your brand and the solutions you are offering. With emails, typically these are your loyal fans and your customers that keep coming back for more. Because these are two different audiences, your approach should be different. It's important to provide content to your email base that is full of added value to keep your customers engaged and interested. As I said, we'll be discussing all these forms in detail in our subsequent videos. What skills does a content writer need? First and foremost, you have to know your company, services, and products inside and out. That is, you should know these things thoroughly. In order to write good content, you need to know your stuff. Understanding what you are selling is an important part of being a believable and convincing writer. Everything else can be improved upon. It doesn't matter where you start. You should always be asking, how can I improve my content writing skills? The best way to get better is to practice. A and B testing can help you improve. You can try out different versions of the same mail, send it to different lists, and see which gets more clicks and conversions. Pay attention to what works and adjust your content writing going forward. The more you practice, the better you will get. So I'll repeat that in order to write good content, you need to know your stuff. Understanding what you are selling is an important part of being a believable and convincing writer. Everything else can be improved upon. Another key skill is the ability to work well with others. This is most important. You won't always be an expert on everything you write about, and in those instances, you'll need to be able to coordinate with subject matter experts to gather insights you can use to fuel your content. Not only is their input valuable, that is, the input by your colleagues and your friends valuable, but their feedback is critical. Learn to accept criticism on your writing and focus on producing the best end product you possibly can. So don't get disheartened and don't get annoyed on criticism. So even if it doesn't match your initial vision. How do I figure out what to write about? Again, a very important aspect of content writing. You can do things the old fashioned way and spend your valuable time researching and combing through search results to manually find topics to write about, or you can try demand jump. Demand jumps, quick and easy solutions. Try a free insights report to see what your target audience cares about around any topic with a click of a button. We can provide you with a prioritized list of questions and keywords to create content around and will help you to gain market share. So this we'll discuss in detail subsequently. Not only that, but demand jump can show you how your target audience behaves online, which helps you know what they are interested in. And lastly, how do I figure out what to write about? Figuring out which pieces are effective has never been easier. With demand jump integration, you can easily see and understand which pieces of content are creating revenue. You can figure out what content is working and what is not, so you can continually refine and improve your content writing skills. Demand jump helps you easily prove the value of the content you are creating. And you can feel confident that your content writing is on the right path with demand jumps tools. We'll also tell you in detail about these subsequently. Try a free trial today and experience how demand jump transforms your content writing. This is all for this session. See you in the next session with a new topic. Stay tuned. Bye bye.